in our biology college, Basmat. In this year, we have to give the exam of 100 marks in the chemistry subject.
नहीं नहीं कट करता है तुम्हें टेंशन नहीं होना मी इथून कट पण करतो आता हे आपलं बोलणं आहे ना इथून कट तिथून पुढे कंटिन्यू घेता येते आता आपल्याला पुन्हा आता तुम्ही सुरू करायला का हां आता तुमचं शूट करायचं चला 1 2 3 स्टार्ट.
Hello students, good morning everyone. Welcome in our biology college, Basmat. Now today we have to discuss the new topic of chemistry, that is thermodynamics and energetics. This is the most important topics. On these topics there may be asked question on 4 to 6 marks in examination. There is also some questions on these topics, chemical thermodynamics and energetics, in the NEET or JEE examination, 4 to 5 marks. So that's why this topic is very important. Now we have to start this topic, chemical thermodynamics and energetics. This thermodynamics topic is also in the physics, the 12th science. That's why while studying these chemical thermodynamics and energetics, we have to study them simultaneously in physics and chemistry also. So the thermodynamics is the consist of two words, that is thermo and dynamics. Thermo means heat and dynamics means flow or motion. So thermodynamics is the study of flow of heat. In chemical thermodynamics and energetics, we have to discuss the energy changes which are takes place during the different matter, different chemical reaction, and chemical thermodynamics. Chemical thermodynamics, these heat changes which are taking place in the different chemical changes or chemical changes. We have to in the chemistry perform the different types of the chemical reaction. We have to talk about different chemical changes, physical change. While it is performing the changes, there may be absorption of heat or evolution of heat takes place. So, in chemical thermodynamics, we have to study the different forms of energy. Energy is formed in the different forms like light energy, chemical energy, thermal energy, mechanical energy. All these are the different forms of energy. And this energy can be converted from one form to another form. Now, energy is the capacity to do work. And especially in the thermodynamics, we have to learn about heat energy. Different forms of energy can be converted into the heat energy, and this quantitative study of heat energy, conversion of heat energy into the different forms of energy we have to discuss in the chemical thermodynamics. Now we'll discuss chemical thermodynamics. Thermodynamics is the branch of science that deals with the different forms of energy. The quantitative relationship between different forms of energy and heat energy is the study of thermodynamics. In the thermodynamics there are limitations. It deals with the only macroscopic properties of the system, such as the pressure, volume, temperature, etc. It deals with the initial and final state of the system, but does not tell anything about the mechanism of progress. It does not tell anything about the rate of reaction. So these are the some limitations of thermodynamics. Now we will discuss details regarding the chemical thermodynamics. Chemical thermodynamics is the branch of chemistry that deals with the quantitative study of energy changes taking place during the chemical reaction or chemical changes. Means how much amount of heat energy is converted when we have to brought about any chemical change. During the chemical reaction, sometimes there is an absorption of heat energy, or sometimes there is an evolution of heat energy is also takes place. Depending upon absorption and evolution, there are two types of the chemical change. One is called as the exothermic and another one is called as the endothermic, where the chemical change takes place due to the absorption of heat, that is called as the endothermic process, and where there is a evolution of heat, that is called as the exothermic process. In the chemical thermodynamics, different terms are involved. That terminology that which is used in the chemical thermodynamics, that we have to now discuss one by one. Firstly, the concept in thermodynamics, that is a system. System is such a part of the universe that is selected for the thermodynamics study, or which is a consideration under the thermodynamics. So, the system is a part of universe that is selected for the study of thermodynamics, that is called as the system. Second term, that is surrounding. Surrounding is a part of universe other than the system. If we have to take any matter, that is a hot water in a glass or beaker. So these hot water containing a beaker is the system, and remaining part of this beaker, that is called as the surround. So universe is made up from the system plus surrounding, that is equal to universe. Now third terms, that is boundary. It is a phase which separate the system from the surrounding, that is called as the boundary. Now second terms, that is the types of system. There are three types of the system in the thermodynamics. One is a open system, second is a closed system, and third one is the isolation. Now we will discuss one by one. Firstly, open system. Open system, there is an exchange of heat or energy as well as matter between the system and surrounding. Such a type of system is called as the open system. Example of open system: hot water in the open beaker or open basin. In this case, we have to take the hot water in the open basin. There is no lid of this basin. After certain times, if we have to supply heat energy to the water, the quantity of water after certain times, the water vapors escape into the surrounding and quantity of water become less. Means there is a exchange of water between the system and surrounding. Again, there is no lid on this vessel. That's why energy can be exchanged between the system and surrounding. After certain times, this temperature of hot water decreases. If we have to supply the heat to this vessel, means on the surrounding we have to supply the heat into this open vessel. That is, the temperature of water is increases, so there is a exchange of heat between the system and surrounding, as well as there is a exchange of mass, means quantity of matter that can be exchanged between the system and surrounding. Such a type of system is called as an open system. Example: hot water in the open basin. Now, second type of the system, that is a closed system. In this case, there is only exchange of heat between the system and surrounding, and there is no exchange of matter between the system and surrounding. Such a type of system is called as a closed system. Example: hot water in the perfectly closed basin. Or this, if you have to take the hot water in the perfectly closed basin. This is a beaker. On this beaker there is a perfectly lid. Due to this lid, there is no exchange of matter between the system and surrounding. If you have to supply the heat, this hot water absorbs the heat. So, heat energy can be absorbed from the surrounding. After certain times, if you have to remove the burner, then the temperature of this hot water in this closed vessel, we have to measure the temperature, is become less. Means there is an exchange of energy between the system and surrounding, and there is no exchange of water between the system and surrounding or matter between the system and surrounding. So such a type of system is called as a closed system. This is the best example. Hot water in the perfectly closed beaker is an example of closed system. Now, third type of system, that is the isolated system. Example: hot water in the thermoflask. Thermoflask is the best example of isolated system. In this case, this is the insulated cover, insulated glass. Inside this insulated glass means there is no exchange of energy between the system and surrounding. Such a flask is called as an insulated flask. Thermoflask: if you have to take the hot water in this vessel and which is placed inside this thermoflask, there is no exchange of matter, there is no exchange of energy between the system and surrounding. If we have to measure the temperature of this hot water, after certain times there is a no increase or decrease of temperature. And if you have to take suppose we have to take tea or hot water in this vessel, and the quantity of tea or quantity of hot water remain same or constant. So isolated system, there is neither exchange of heat nor exchange of energy between the system and surrounding. Such a type of system is called as a isolated system. Now, thermodynamics properties. There are two types of the thermodynamics property. One is called as the extensive property, and another one is called as the intensive property. Firstly, we discuss regarding the extensive property. Extensive property is the property of thermodynamics property whose value does not depend upon the quantity of matter. Means how much quantity of matter taken, that does not affect the value of power. For example, mass, volume, weight. In case of mass, in this extensive property, mass is the thermodynamics property whose value depends upon the quantity of matter. If we have to take greater quantity of substance, that have the greater mass. If we have to take the less quantity of substance, that have less mass. In case of volume also, if you have to take the large substance, that have the large volume. If you have to take the smaller substance or smaller matter, that have the smaller volume. And weight is also an example of extensive property. Now, second thermodynamics property, that is intensive property. Intensive property is the thermodynamics property whose value independent of quantity of matter present in the system. Means, the quantity of matter does not affect the thermodynamics property. For example, temperature, pressure, density, boiling point, melting point, etc. If we have to take the example of boiling point, suppose we have to take the 1 liter water and we have to measure the boiling point. This boiling point of water is how much? That is 100 degrees Celsius. Again, we have to take the greater quantity of water. That is, instead of 1 liter, we have to take 2 liter water. And we have to measure the boiling point of 2 liter water. That is also 100 degrees Celsius. So, intensive property is the thermodynamics property whose value does not depend upon the quantity of matter. Such a type of property is called as the intensive property. These are the example of temperature, pressure, density, melting point, boiling point. These are the example of intensive property.